Hey, it's Berta.
And I'm Lisa.
And welcome to Two Takes Later, the podcast where two nostalgic millennials deep dive into your favorite shows, movies, and all things pop culture.
Because we're on a mission to rehash our old favorites, obsess over new discoveries, and basically never shut up about how they made us feel.
We're talking the scenes that made us ugly cry, the ones that had us throwing popcorn at the TV, and the moments we still can't get over.
So grab your snacks, grab your feelings, and get ready for a whole lot of opinions you didn't ask for, but are definitely gonna love.
Two takes later, because one take just isn't enough.
New episodes every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, Berta.
Hey, Lisa.
We're back for episode 2.
Season 2, Episode 2 of
The Night's Land.
The Night Lands.
The Night Lands. I can't read. But it's okay. We're getting there.
The Night's Land.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I like it.
It's still...
Either one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who
Whatever.
cares?
Gendry, we're going to be doing that a lot this episode.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. And we are off to a great start, right?
Yes.
So we're there with like Arya, right? And they're on the road.
Yeah, she's like peeing or pooping in the river.
Right. One of those.
Okay, so I have problems with this.
Okay.
I've got problems with this. So first of all, I can't even pee in a public bathroom if people can hear me.
I know that about you, yeah.
Yeah. So you're literally peeing or pooping in front of everybody. Now, she was off to the side because she's not a boy, as she tries to say she is. And if I had to live in the old days where you had to like pee and poop in the woods, I'd be dead. I mean, fairly certain I would not make it.
But you would have done it from a young age, so you would have just gotten used to it.
I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so she's walking back to join everyone else.
Yeah.
Another character that I was like,
say,
holy shit, I did not realize he made an appearance.
Jaqen H'ghar.
Yeah, I don't like his name. It's hard to say.
Jaqen H'ghar? Oh, I like it. He's cool. He's another one of my favorite ones.
Really?
So, does he worship the same god as Melisandre?
I don't know.
He worships the red god.
Okay.
And they worship the Lord of Light. Is it the same?
Well, yeah, I would say it would have to be the same.
Because I think they're all from Volantis, right?
I don't know.
Wait. Yeah, I think, aren't they all? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting it wrong.
I don't know. Say it with conviction and everyone will believe you.
They are all from the Volantis.
Okay.
And they all worship the same god.
Okay. This interaction is weird. Like when she meets him and the other two guys that are in the
He's like a guy. He's
cage.
like, I haven't had water, right? He's just asking her to get water.
Seems real innocent.
Yeah. I mean, he's good, though. He is a good guy, though.
I don't know. I don't like him.
Really?
I didn't like him.
Oh, my God,
I actually really hated most of that story.
Well, eventually,
I feel like
also hate
maybe
it.
that's why. Like, I just
it's
have
like
a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah. I actually really like him at this point.
Okay.
I thought this was really a fun part of the story, but I know what you mean. I think eventually this gets real dumb.
Yeah, real dumb.
Like a lot of things. great start, and then it eventually falls
into a hole.
Real dumb. Yeah.
So he asks for water. Someone else in the cage is like, "I'll eat you," something like that, you know.
Right.
And she like hits him with a stick.
Right.
And then she walks away. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I guess it was important for her to meet him.
It's the beginning of their like little rapport together. They learn about each other, and they do benefit from each other. It's right. It ends up. Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Well, okay.
We'll get there.
A few royal guards roll up.
Yes.
And they're like, "We have a warrant." And Arya's immediately hiding.
Yeah.
Because she's sure it's for her. And Gendry, whatever his name is like, "What are you hiding for?" And she's like, "They're after me." But they aren't.
Right.
They're after him.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I mean, we know why, but yeah, they don't know.
Well, and he doesn't like. So Yoren pulls out a knife, and he's like, "I'll cut you right here. You're not taking any of these guys. This supersedes anything the crown wants.
Yeah.
These are prisoners, or they are people who have sworn to the Night's Watch, and you can't do anything about it."
Yeah.
Bam. Power play.
Yeah. And it's kind of a like, well, I think he bought some time, but
yeah,
and like we as the audience know, like he bought some time.
Yeah.
There. He didn't, that's not gonna go away.
Right. But then Arya's like, well, what are they after you for?
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know.
They do the Spider-Man meme. You know, the one where it's two of the same Spider-Mans.
Yes, I love that meme. That is a good meme.
Yeah.
Well, so the guard yells out that they're offering a reward, and they're coming back with more guards, and they just disappear.
Yes. Yeah. And then we're back at King's Landing, right?
Yep.
And it's Shay talking to Varys, and they're kind of like having a little like comparison of like bad childhoods, isn't it? Like, don't we get a little bit of like some backstory of like, well, yeah. They're both from like they're in a place that they shouldn't be, really. Like, they're in King's Landing with like the upper crust.
Not like in the dumps of King's Landing. Like, they're in the castle.
Yeah, they're literally in the best place you can possibly be.
Yeah. And Tyrion, of course, I mean, anyone who actually knows Varys is like, this is going to come back to bite me. Like, this is a problem because dude finds out everything.
Yeah.
He shouldn't know. Shay isn't even supposed to be there. So, like, Tyrion's like, oh, shit. What's going on here? You know?
Well, yeah, Varys is like, isn't it nice to have a friend? Even though your dad didn't really want you to have any friends here. Like, he's literally like, remember when your dad said she shouldn't be here? Oh, it's so cool that she's here, though.
I know. It's very strange.
It's like, I just know everything.
Well, and then, like, the weird thing is, Tyrion's walking from I don't know where to walk in. He's whistling. He walks in. This little exchange takes place. And Varys is like, hey, we have a council meeting. And Tyrion, like, walks right back out. Like, it was just, like, a weird thing. But now they're going to go to a council meeting, and Tyrion's like, don't you fucking threaten me, man. Like, stops the door.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know. You never know.
Who knows? Cersei rips up a letter.
Of course she does.
She rips up the letter that Robb sent.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I don't care. And then she also does not care about the wall. She just doesn't care about the wall. She's
very naive for most of it about the wall.
Yeah, I think honestly, up until the last season, spoilers, she doesn't care.
Right.
She literally
she doesn't believe it, and she doesn't think it's a threat to her. And she's more like, hey, let everyone else fight them. They'll kill each other, and we'll be the only ones left.
But
you know?
Isn't there's a point in this episode where the Maester is like, that's it. All of the scholars agree that this summer has officially ended.
That was in the last episode.
Oh, was it?
That they did that.
Well, I forgot about it until just now.
Oh, it's because you're a crazy old man. That's why.
I'm just here with my Werther's originals.
Yes. So she's like, tears it up, take my response back. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, because they sent a Lannister, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Which was smart.
Which, I don't know. Because she's even like, did you see my brother? How was he?
Yeah.
Like, everyone has to know that you're boning. Like, there's literally, how can you hide it?
Well, but, I mean, her asking is a good thing. Like, that would make sense to ask why you're... But, yeah, I mean...
But, she was like, did you see him? Is he well? Like,
Yeah.
I mean...
know. She's just like suspicious in everything she does.
She's so sus. Yeah,
she is.
Okay, so now we're back with the Night's Watch.
Craster's keep.
Yep.
Craster's again a creep.
Yeah. Craster's
Craster's crypt creeps.
Yeah. Tales from the Crypt.
That's what that
reminds me of.
That show is awesome.
That's why we have anxiety, by the way.
You think? Well, I do.
I mean, we were children watching Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, I remember.
Or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Are You Afraid of the Dark had some cool stories.
It was spooky.
Oh my God. What's your favorite? Do you remember your favorite one? I think my favorite is the dollhouse one, where like this girl moves in to like a new town, and everyone's like, oh, don't go in that house. The girl disappeared. And then she starts seeing movement upstairs, and then she goes and like investigates, and there's a dollhouse. And it turns out a little girl got sucked into like this dollhouse and turned into a doll. And then she's trying to get her out, and then they like have to fight to get the little girl out of the dollhouse because she's turning into a doll. And then the new girl's also turning into a doll. And then they do end up getting out.
I don't remember any of that.
I could talk about 3 episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark right now.
Well, and like I read R.L. Stine, Christopher Pike, like those, like I read a lot. And there was a cheerleader series in the Christopher Pike where the cheerleader got like trapped in the shower, like, and the shower was scalding hot and it like burned her to death.
Nightmarish.
Yes.
That's horrible.
For a long time, I was like always checking the shower curtain, make sure that I'd be able to open it in case the water turned scalding hot. Like,
okay,
that just explains a little bit about
That's actually really
us.
Scary. That's actually like I'm talking about dolls in the attic, Lisa. You're talking about like horrible maiming, burning and maiming. That's actually
I just
scary.
want people to understand us a little bit, and I hope that helps.
I do think that like it built character for our generation.
Yeah,
I mean, this is supposed to be like a pop culture podcast, so we should be talking about this stuff a little bit more.
And we're hilarious because of it.
Oh yeah, we definitely have like a good sense of humor because of all this character building and anxiety and trauma.
Yeah. Yes.
I know.
Okay, well, anyway, where were we?
We'll get to that. Oh, that's a future episode.
Okay, yeah. Craster's Keep. Sam is trying to prepare food, go get potatoes and turnips, and he comes across Gilly. And she's afraid of Ghost, and he's like, I'll save you, and then he seems like the hero.
Yeah.
And he brings Gilly over to Jon and is like, listen, we have to take her with us.
He's kind of an idiot. Like, I love him, but he's also, like, within a day, he's like, we have to save these girls.
Yeah, and, like, you know that's impossible. Yes, you can't even touch them.
You're not allowed to look, and he's there, like, leering at Gilly.
Yeah, and
everyone's gray.
Go.
Everyone's, like, dusty and gray and covered in snow. It's a really miserable place to be.
Yeah, well, and Jon's like, excuse me, we can't, like, you're not even supposed to be talking to her. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And he's like, she's afraid. Gilly is pregnant.
Yeah.
And she's afraid of giving birth to a son. And so the mystery is still there.
What happens to the sons?
Yeah. Jon even asks her, and she's like, she won't even say it.
Yeah.
And like, he's like, well, if you can't answer my question, we're not saving your life.
I can't mess around here.
Yeah.
Can't be messing around.
Probably because Lord Commander was like, rein it in, dude.
Yeah.
You have no power here. Like, kind of thing. And I think he was like, okay, maybe that's right. Yeah. Like literally it's just a bad situation.
It is. I would not want to be, and Craster's is like the worst place to be. Oh my God.
I mean,
it's the worst.
Yeah.
Terrible. Anyway, here we are with now
we're back in the desert.
Daenerys, right?
Yep. And the Dothraki. Yeah. This is where we get the head.
Yeesh. Yeah, we get the head. Everybody's like, we'll get there. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah. I don't know.
And you don't even know who it is.
They do.
Like, well, they suspect who did it.
Yeah.
Well, and they also cut his braid off, which signifies that it was probably a Dothraki group because they're the ones who cut their braids.
Yeah. Jorah always kind of has a good inkling for things. Yes. I do like that he's always like, it was probably so-and-so. Like, he always has a good instinct.
Yes.
And like,
I
feel like he's a stand-in. He's like kind of somebody who can help the audience know what's happening. Like, he's kind of just like an extra narrator. Yeah. Like, it was likely another Dothraki because of the way they did this and this and this.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah. Thanks, Jorah.
Yeah. And obviously Dany's upset.
Yeah.
And then
they're still
I don't know, is it Ricaro, I think is his name?
They're really tan. They're all like dusty.
They're looking weathered.
Still very dry.
Yes. I mean,
they need to get somewhere.
I hope they get somewhere.
They need to get somewhere like Karth.
Mm.
That's where they're gonna go.
Let's see. I'm interested to see where they end up.
Me too.
Then we have this like literally pointless scene of Theon being on the ship to go back to the Iron Islands. It's so short. It's literally just a clip, and he's having sex with this girl, and he's like, I'm on my way back. They're gonna recognize me, and then we're back at King's Landing. Like,
he's like
literally,
he's a jerk to this girl though, and that's what I do remember watching this and being like, oh, he's a bad guy. Like, he's kind of like he's crap. He's crap.
Yeah, like.
Just throw the whole man away at this point.
And honestly, like, you were raised very well for being considered a ward of someone. And they treated you well and they respect you. And you're like, I'm going to help you. But then you're also a dickhead.
Yeah, he was like really mean to her. She was I feel like he like took advantage of someone there.
Oh yeah.
Cuz like the way that she's portrayed is like, you know, yeah, like it's taking weird. Advantage of someone.
But it's such a short scene, and I'm like, okay, I don't really know what the point of that was. But
now we're with Baelish and Roz. So a patron complains because one of the girls is crying, and it turns out it's Roz, and she's crying because she watched babies being murdered.
Yeah.
And he comes in and is kind of doing his whole like Peter Baelish-y thing where he's like whispering and being like, oh, and telling a story. Mm-hmm. But you know what I hate more than that is a bad investment.
Well, like, he starts like he's being very understanding. Yeah. Like, he understands that she's upset, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to give you the night off. And then he goes into this whole thing about how bad investments, and is basically like, pull your shit together or I will kill you.
I kind of feel like this is exactly how it is to request PTO, though, in these days.
It is. You've earned your PTO.
Have the day off.
But when you come back...
If you come back, you better come back with a smile on your face.
And you better come back able to do twice the work because nobody did anything while you were gone.
You better.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
We care about you.
Yeah, we care about you, and we want you to take your time. Yeah. I mean, okay.
I just have here not many people to root for so far, because everyone's kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
And then I have maybe Roz. I like her.
Well, then...
for her.
Okay, so I'm really happy that we're still at King's Landing.
Yeah.
But now Tyrion is having dinner with Janos Slynt.
Yes.
And it looks like he's like, here, you know. Same thing as with Joffrey. Now, Tyrion's not a complete dickhead, so like, you wouldn't know that when he's being
not
nice.
A psycho. Yeah.
But when he's being nice to you, that this is actually going to turn into something bad, you wouldn't necessarily know that. But like, Tyrion's like, you have no honor. You betrayed Ned.
Why would I keep you around?
Why would I keep you around? You murdered those children.
Right.
Why should I keep you? And Janos thinks he is just the shit. And like, nobody can touch him. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got a little change in command here.
Yeah, I like it. You know what, though? I like how Tyrion's running things.
Same.
Well, and then he asks a question to Bronn, and he's like, if I asked you to murder children, would you do it without question? And he goes, without question? No. I'd ask how much.
Yeah. And like, I love Bronn, but like, I feel like this doesn't with that answer.
No, like he's kind of played as like this guy who you're supposed to like a little bit, and then he says that, and I never forgot that he said that.
Never forget.
Because I was like, why are we like I'm not rooting for him anymore. He's kind of that's evil. He's honestly kind of evil.
It is, because literally you're like, no question, no. I'd want to know how much I was getting paid for it.
Yeah.
What?
Really?
What?
And
like,
that's
and you're sitting here thinking, Tyrion is the best of the Lannisters. Clearly, no question.
Yeah.
Tyrion is the best of the Lannisters.
Oh, for sure. Although, okay, so I guess if we're who was it? Tommen's a nice little boy, and then Myrcella's nice. We're talking like adult Lannisters.
Adult Lannisters.
He's the best.
He's the best.
There's nobody else that's.
But like, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I think Cersei comes in later and talks about this. So never mind. We'll talk about that when we get there.
All right.
But like, Janos is like, you can't, I'm head of the city watch. And Tyrion's like, there's a new head, Bronn.
Yeah.
And again, when that happened, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And then he gave that dumbass answer.
Yeah. Okay. Just more of the same, really.
Okay.
And now, Arya and the boys.
We're back on the road.
Talking about who they murdered. They're all like, well, I murdered. It's kind of like whenever there's like a point in like elementary school where like boys are always like, I saw 5 boobies once. Mm-hmm. No, I did. I saw 6 boobies. Mm-hmm. Well, this is basically that, where like, and Arya has to do the same thing. She's like, this is like the Westeros version of that. Where you're like, I killed 7 people. Mm-hmm. Nuh-uh, I did more.
Mm-hmm. You know what really drew me in though?
What?
Is that they're cleaning their pots and pans and everything in that same river that Arya peed or pooped in.
We don't know that it's the same river.
I'm sure it's the same river. Like for real, I would have died.
Oh my God.
I know. That's what sticks in my head. That's trauma. I don't know why. But anyway, so Arya's like, well, Gendry, why were they after you?
Yeah. And he's like, well, no, you. Why are you a girl? And she's like, what?
I'm not a girl.
And then they have like a nice little, and then she kind of like owns up to it. She's like, all right, I'm a Stark. And like, she tells him everything. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry I said all that stuff about, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So maybe I root for him a little bit.
Yes.
And I root for Roz. I root for Gendry. And I root for Arya.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, that seems about it.
Yeah.
That seems about it for people to root for.
Now Theon goes home.
So...
Yeah.
Theon's expecting this like grand reception when he comes off the boat, and it's very underwhelming. There's like literally no one gives a shit.
There's nobody there except a girl shows up, and she's like, I'll give you a ride. And he's like, he can't. He's so gross.
He's so gross.
Like immediate. And then like, okay.
Although she's also gross.
Yeah, she's pretty gross too. Because they, like, kind of hook up.
They're, like, hooking up on the way. And he's like, I'm going to sleep with you tonight. Whatever. They arrive at the castle that looks incredibly dreary.
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
I really don't like the Ironborn. I don't think there's ever a point in this whole series where, like, I feel like on paper they should be cool. And they're not. They're kind of just, like, weird. And I think it's because of their... They have like a, what's it called? They have like a tradition where like when you become an Ironborn, you basically have to like drown yourself and then they bring you back to life. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's why everybody's got like a little like screw loose.
Little messed up in the head.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like, it just does not seem like a place I'd ever want to be.
It's terrible. Everybody is like weird. Everyone's like in a bad mood all the time.
Yes.
And like, and all they do is like talk about salt all the time. It's like, I like salty food as much as the next person, right? But I'm like, it's not like my whole personality. Like, find another thing that you like.
Find a hobby. Get a hobby, guys.
Yeah.
Well, and like, Winterfell seems like a pretty shitty area. Like, it's muddy.
Yeah, but there's like warmth there.
But there's like warmth in the people.
They smile.
They are good people. Yeah. I did not get that vibe from.
No, these guys are weird. No. These guys are like, I wouldn't trust them anywhere.
Well, and then of course he's like, okay, I came home, and his dad's like, who bought you those garments?
I know. It's like, you sold them over there. You sent them there.
Like, I don't understand. You should be grateful that he's healthy and like, kept. Like,
he goes, oh, you have gold, I see. It's better than gold, iron. Sure.
Right?
Whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, he's like, Theon's dad is like creepy and he's angry and he's like, he's like, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight on your behalf. I'm going to take your men and fight with them because I am the heir.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you aren't.
There's so much dumb about this because like no one's even asking Theon to do this. And he does it anyway, and like he completely whatever. We'll see what happens.
Well, so he messes up his whole life. You're not my only heir.
And then the girl he hooked up with
walks in. Hey,
walks
bro.
Out. Hey, bro.
Okay. You've only been gone how long? How long did they say it? Was it 10 years, 12 years, 8 years?
That's actually not that long, yeah.
You should recognize your sister.
Yeah.
Like, you don't completely change. And she didn't see, it wasn't like she was a brand newborn when you left. Like, she clearly, you should have recognized her.
It's all gross.
It's so weird. Yeah. It's so weird.
Yep. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
Now, Davos.
I like him.
I love Davos. Yeah.
He's definitely one of my favorite characters.
I root for Davos.
Yeah. Same.
He's talking to his pirate friend, and his son is telling him about the power of prayer and of reading. But he's talking about to his pirate friend
Salvador San.
Yeah, and they're talking about he wants some ships from him.
Yep.
And that's that's kind of what they're And we get some backstory really about Davos, and he's like, people are like, why are you like so, beholden to Stannis? And he's like, I believe he's the one true king, and I believe he's an honorable person. Like, and he really does. Just wish we all had a ride or die guy like Davos.
I mean, Dany does.
Yeah, but because didn't Stannis chop off his fingers or something? And then he's like, yeah, but he had a good reason.
But then again, you think about how stupid people are too.
Well, I know. And right now, in this point in the story, you're like, this is so cool. We have some really good setup.
Yes.
Like, we've got some cool, people are really, they have motivations that I believe in.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever. Anyway.
Okay, so now we're back at King's Landing. Yes. This is where Cersei's lecturing Tyrion.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you get rid of Janos Slynt?
Yeah.
And Tyrion's like, well, the people are starting to hate you. You're losing the people. And she thinks that's not a big deal. Just like she thinks anything beyond the wall is not a big deal. I'll just stay holed up in my castle. And he's like, no. If the people hate you, you will be killed. Like, there's no way around it.
Yeah.
And so Tyrion's bringing up all of the murdered children and comes to realize that it wasn't her order. Tyrion originally thought that Cersei was the one who ordered the killing of all these kids, and now is realizing Joffrey is even more dangerous and more unhinged than we realized.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. He's evil and he's getting stuff done.
Well, yeah. Like, and she's like, oh, I tried to control him, And
then she really hates him. She says something about how he killed his mom. And it's really sad. Like, she hates him.
Yeah. She says that he's the biggest joke of all. And I'm like, he didn't come out with a blade.
No.
Like,
it's, hey, listen, it's Westeros, and you guys don't have
good
modern medicine.
Right.
I
mean, obviously, we've got 10-year-olds breastfeeding. We've got people in comas for 3 months without any kind of life sustenance. Like, it's just, it is what it is. But, like, you can't blame him for that. Like, that irritates me.
I know, yeah. Anyway, back with Stannis the Manus.
Ooh, I like that.
Stannis the Manus, Davos, Melisandre. They're all hanging out, talking talking strategy.
Yeah. Davos is like, hey, I got you 30 more ships.
Yeah. And then Stannis is immediately like, all right, I'll thank you.
And
please leave now. And then Melisandre is like, I'll give you a son, my lord. And he's like, I have a wife. And she's like, she's sickly and ugly.
And she hasn't given you a son.
She has not given you a son. And he's like, all right.
But the weird thing is, I don't know, again. Like,
okay, but it's not the son he thinks.
Well, okay, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
Pink baby.
But obviously Roz, I wouldn't expect her to wear any undergarments because she's a prostitute. But like Melisandre unties her little thing and her entire gown falls off and there's nothing. And I'm like, do you just walk around like that all the time? Or did you come in there plotting?
Yeah, she came in there plotting.
You think?
For sure, yeah.
I just wasn't sure.
It's also Game of Thrones, so it's a good chance that the showrunners were just like...
Get naked and have sex.
Yeah.
It's what we do here.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, so he puts her on the table. So, this is what I put. She says, must give everything to the Lord of Light. And he's like, I already did. And she's like, I'll give you a son. And he puts her on the table and gives it all to her. ... That's what I...
Oh, wow.
That was my note.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice one, Lisa.
Thank you. Now we're back at Craster's.
Yes. So it's the final shot, final scene. Jon follows someone into the dark.
Yeah. Like...
Because someone's carrying a baby.
Which...
Someone has a boy.
Yeah.
Carries the baby.
Carrying the baby through the woods, and he's like, ooh, I gotta find out what happens to the boys.
So he's following, and then he gets judo chopped.
Well, first he sees what happens to the boys.
Doesn't he like set the baby down, and then somebody runs away, and then he sees someone come get it?
The White Walker takes the baby.
Yeah.
And so then he's like, oh shit, this is bad.
Yeah.
And then it's Craster, hits him in the head, and we literally cut to black.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he just passes out. So now what? Now we know what happens to the babies. They're being sacrificed to the White Walkers.
Yeah.
Craster now knows. But like, I mean, I guess if you're used to doing this, you're not going to look around and see if anyone's watching. But like, you also have a camp full of other guys here who don't know anything about you. Yeah. But like, he literally just walks out of the room and walks right into the woods. Like, not even like looking around to see if anyone spots him. Although Jon was wrapped in his cape pretty closely. Like, you wouldn't have seen him. Yeah. But like, it just seemed very like he didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't care. Yeah. This is how it goes. Yeah. So now I guess we assume that the White Walkers aren't bothering them because he's giving them babies.
Yes. So that part of the mystery is done. Now I just realized
we forgot to do the cheese.
We forgot so guys, we saved our cheese of the sode for the last part. One, because it's going to have an ASMR portion, but mostly because we forgot.
Okay, you ready for the ASMR?
All right. So this cheese is a it's a sliced Swiss.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
the holes in
Peter's heart when he like is insensitive.
Ross.
All right.
Okay, ready for the cheese?
Here's some cheese. Here's two cheese slices. Slap it together.
Okay.
All right, and then we've got some
Meliora,
cacio e pepe, bruschetta toasts. Ready?
That was special. I feel like people could now probably just go right to sleep.
And now for the
now we get to eat it.
Try it.
I mean, I don't know.
Take a slice.
Put your hand all over it, so it doesn't really matter which one I take. I'm gonna eat it with the cracker.
Yeah. Pappy Bruce, would you like a cacio e pepe toast?
That's okay today.
Okay, guys.
All right.
We'll be back.
We will. We're going to be back, and we're approaching a really the most fun season of all, which is spooky season.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have some fun spooky things planned.
Yeah, I hope so. Because we fell off the wagon there for a little while. Just shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So, well, I hope you join us next time. Like and follow, subscribe, send us out to all your friends. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.